Hey guys, can't believe I'm doing a video and posting this when I look like this. Sorry about that. I am just in my dad's shop and I am working on a table for my mom. My hair's in this little weird thing because I'm curling it for later. And yeah, I am going to be starting Catching Christmas by Terry Blackstock, and I decided to vlog it because I haven't vlogged, done a reading vlog in a while. I don't really watch reading vlogs all that often, which is why I don't film them all that often. But I know Oceana, who recommended this book, I know she's doing kind of like a read with me kind of thing on her channel with Catching Christmas, so I figured I would vlog while I read it. And I'm not going to be reading it physically because I believe it's in first person, so I'm going to be listening to it on audiobook. Is it just me, or does it seem like I'm doing a lot of woodworking every time I do a reading vlog? But anyway, it's fun. So a bit of an update right now. I am 36 minutes into the audiobook, and here are some of my thoughts. Well, actually, just the main thought so far is I knew it was in first person, which you guys know that I have issues with, but audiobooks seem to be okay for me listening to first person. However, this book is in two different perspectives, two different people's points of view. So, and they're both in first person. So that really gets me. I really don't understand the appeal to multiple characters speaking in first person because that's so confusing. Like, I already have a hard enough time putting myself into the one perspective of I and me, and this is what I've done, and this is what I think. I already have a hard enough time with that, and let alone trying to separate two different perspectives that both reference I and me. So it's like, now I'm supposed to be two different people? Like, I just don't get it. But the storyline so far is fine. I think that's another thing with first person, especially this one, the taxi driver. The way that he's written, I have a very hard time grasping on to the fact that he's male. Like, oftentimes I'm like, wait, is this a female or a male? I can't, and then when I hear his name is Finn, then I assume it's a male. So that's something too, that the way that this main taxi driver character was written was a little bit odd to me, but I'm only 36 minutes in, so I am still looking forward to seeing where this is going. He's picked up his rider, I guess you could say. She's an elderly woman, and he's having to do all these errands for her because she, I don't know if she's got Alzheimer's or dementia, but she's very forgetful, and so she kind of ends up relying on him, and the only choice he has is to either just abandon her, which wouldn't be right, and he doesn't feel like obviously that would be right, so he's kind of taking care of her for the day. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Still looking forward to it though. I still have high hopes. I am I think about halfway through this book now. I do find the back and forth still a bit rough, especially like now that the two characters that we follow their perspective, now that they've met, they're in the same scenes with each other. So then it's really weird because when you're in the mind of one of them, like if you're in the mind of the guy, then the girl part is written in third person. But if you're in the mind of the girl, written in first person, then the guy is in third person. I don't know. I just don't get it. But story-wise, I really don't care for Sydney at all. But I'm assuming that there's a reason that she is being the way she is. Sydney is the granddaughter of the elderly woman in Finn's cab. And it just seems like she doesn't take care of her grandma, and her grandma doesn't have anybody else. So like, there's lots of like bad stuff that could befall the grandma because Sydney just doesn't seem to prioritize her grandma. And yeah, I don't know. She just seems to keep putting her career ahead of her grandma. So I don't know. That part I really don't like. It's nice to see that the cab driver, Finn, even though it's not his natural tendency to want to be a caregiver, he's not naturally nurturing, even though he does it begrudgingly most of the time, he does do what is needed for the elderly woman. What's her name again? Callie. So yeah, he is there for Callie, even though he may not want to be there for her exactly. Yeah, so I guess we'll see how this goes. I'm hoping that Sydney will turn out to be a great character at the end of all this. And yeah, that's what my thoughts are. Have you guys read this book? I'm not sure. I know a few of you have from your videos, but let me know in the comments below if you have read this one. Also, you guys never see me with nail polish because I never ever wear nail polish. But my cousin put these, we're calling it Starbucks green because it really matches the Starbucks logo. But yeah, I got green nails, so we'll see how long that lasts. So another reading update for Catching Christmas. Okay, here's another thing about first person books. We just had a kiss, and I just feel like it's so awkward when there's a kiss scene and it's in first person. I don't know, it just feels weird. Yeah, so we just had that cringy scene. But in saying that, I don't even see the romantic chemistry between the two main characters at all. So it's very weird. Yeah, but we're at Christmas Day now. Miss Callie has invited the cab driver Finn to join her and her granddaughter Sydney for Christmas Day, and so they are all spending Christmas Day together. So that part's sweet. And actually, I am right now just working on some sketching. Right now, I'm just doing these illustration studies. So I'm taking kids' illustration books that I really love the art style. So I'm going to try and recreate some of these images to do a little study on how this artist illustrates, I guess. It's kind of fun. So I finished Catching Christmas by Terry Blackstock. I don't really have anything more to say because the last update I gave you is kind of how I feel about the whole book. It's not a new favorite. It was fine. I was hoping that Sydney's character arc would be a lot more full, but I guess when you're going through a small book, it's a little bit hard to do a nice, full, fleshed out character arc, but I'm not sure how I feel about the transformation, if there is one, that she went through, and I still don't think there was much chemistry between the two main characters. Yeah, I don't really have anything more to say. I feel like I'm being overly critical, and I don't know why, but I know a lot of people who love this book, so yeah, I don't know why I missed that. I'm kind of bummed. I wanted to feel that, so this is how I wrapped up Catching Christmas by Terry Blackstock, and if you guys like Christmassy stories, you should definitely give this a try. Yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye!